In the trading world, when we're starting out, we usually cling to the belief that using many indicators will help us win more trades and achieve higher profits. But this is completely false. It's not about the number of indicators, but the quality of each one, and most importantly, the synergy between them. In other words, they need to work together effectively. In today's video, we'll walk you through step-by-step how to use one of the indicators with the best synergy out there. It's a new RSI oscillator that uses artificial intelligence to adapt to market structures. It works on any asset in any time frame, and the best part, it's completely free. And yes, as you can see, we have created a new Telegram community, completely free, where we will be posting all the updates about what's happening in the financial markets, as well as trading operations, analysis, and much more valuable content. You can find the link directly in the description. Let's dive straight into the indicators. Search for the simple neural network transformed RSI. Despite the long name, it's basically an RSI modified with artificial intelligence to adapt to different market movements. It's a very complete indicator, but we won't get too technical. Instead, we'll show you how to use it and how to combine it with another indicator for a profitable strategy. In the settings, you can customize a few things, but I recommend just adjusting the visuals to your liking. For me, I turn off the colored candles for a cleaner view and leave the style as default. If you take a closer look, the RSI alone can already detect perfect buying zones when the price enters an oversold area. For example, in this spot, it gives us an automatic signal with an arrow, showing a potential entry that would have delivered incredible results. A bit later, it gives a short signal. In this case, you'd place your stop loss just above the previous highs. The ratios for your trades depend on the asset. If you're trading cryptocurrencies, I suggest setting your first take profit at a 1.1 ratio, especially on lower time frames like 15 or 5 minutes. Then you can set the second take profit at 1.5.1 or even 2.1. A few minutes later, after closing a trade in profit, the indicator gives another signal. If we set our stop loss just below the previous lows, it might get triggered, but the trade would eventually move in our expected direction. That's why I always recommend marking the structural ranges where the price is moving, using your basic trading knowledge or price action. As you can see, this trade would have ended positively. However, there are times when, as an oscillator, the indicator alone might not be enough, and we need to combine it with another type of indicator to avoid false entries. Even in this case, we can see that the RSI was signaling a divergence, meaning we could have made a decent entry, but we want to fine-tune our trades to the smallest detail. So we'll add the ADX trend filter. Once it appears, you'll notice it has too much visual information that might be overwhelming. So we'll clean it up by turning off unnecessary options, including the bar color and plot lines, leaving only the buy-sell columns visible. Personally, I'll adjust them to match the RSI below for a cleaner look. Here's an example. With only the RSI, we might have taken this losing trade. The sell signal appeared on this candle, and we might have placed our entry here. However, looking at the H trend filter, the highest columns in blue indicate a stronger bullish trend. This suggests the uptrend might continue, so a short trade would have been a mistake. By combining both indicators, we avoid this loss. Another tip: I often move these indicators to the top of the chart for quicker access. Just click the arrows in TradingView to move them up or down. It's a small change that can help you save time. Now back to another example. The RSI gives a short signal, but the trade would have gone wrong. The ADX, however, already warned us of a likely continuation of the uptrend, helping us avoid the loss. So when should you enter to feel more confident? It's simple. After the RSI signals, wait for the ADX to shift from a negative to a positive zone. When you see a positive column appear after an RSI signal, that's your entry point. Place your stop loss below the recent lows, with your first take profit at a 1.1 ratio and your second at 1.5.1. In cases of divergence, where the RSI shows a signal that doesn't align with price action, wait for confirmation. For instance, if the RSI shows a downward divergence but hasn't given a sell signal, wait for the ADX to turn negative. Once it does, enter a trade. And below in the description, you have the direct link to our website, Dalgo Traders, where you can get the best indicators on the market for trading in Forex, cryptocurrencies, stocks, or any type of asset. Supported by artificial intelligence, these indicators are capable of adapting to market information and identifying the perfect entries for your trades on a daily basis. If you're not yet as profitable as you'd like to be, switch to Dialgo Traders indicators and you'll be able to achieve it while trading any type of asset. Additionally, in our community, you'll be accompanied not only by our mentors and professional traders, but also by the more than 500 people who are already taking advantage of this opportunity.